At least now. This used to be my usual time, but unfortunately there's some internet issues early on in the day. Hopefully those are a thing of the past, and we can play at least a little bit of Hearthstone tonight before... well, before tomorrow, I guess. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. I'm out of my element. It's like way too late to be drinking coffee, so I probably shouldn't do that. But we are going to play some Hearthstone. I want to try this abomination of a deck. Which has Lord Jiraxis in it, because apparently I have a golden copy of that. Hey, Half. How are you doing today? Yeah, let's, since this is not the usual time, we'll give some people a chance to join. Then we'll do a deck intro, and, it's a good quest to get. Get into game. Make sure the internet remains stable, and it'll be time for some fun. Hey, Roffle is now sitting. Good evening to you as well. Alright, internet looks like it's going to remain intact, at least for the time being, so. Alright, folks, the deck is Odd Galakrond Shaman. The goal of the deck, I guess, is to make use of the shiny new Lord Jiraxis, as well as various other cards, and I don't have Baku in this deck, wow. The deck builder wasn't working, so I had to use a placeholder. Let's try that again. Alright, folks. The deck is Odd Galakrond Warlock. The goal of the deck is to make use of this shiny new Lord Jiraxis. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle. Should have left the Baku out? Yeah, that would have been... I'd be lying if I said I hadn't done that before. But also, it would have effectively been the same thing had I left the Baku out. I've also forgotten to include Malygos in my Malygos Druid. That was an embarrassing one. I forgot Baku in Odd Rogue one time in a like single-digit legend game, and still managed to win. Well, the stream is working, but apparently Blizzard or Hearthstone is not, so that's unfortunate. Yes, fingers crossed indeed. So far, so good. Although, I might have to restart the client now. Hey, Kokez. Alright, take two. Roffle streaming at night? Yeah, the morning stream was not happening due to internet issues. Have you tried any decks with a revamped Jiraxis? Well, I mean, you're here just in time. I'm trying to queue up my first game with one, but haven't been too successful just yet.
It's good to see you again.
Hey, Big D Gamer Boy. Lol. Oh, wait, there's no lol anymore. The Big D Gamer Boy. Roffle after dark. It's actually still light here because of the time change. Hey, Yako. Hey, Poyan. Super special late stream? Yeah, it's super special because internet was not functional for the first, like, 8 to 10 hours of the day. Hey, Jeffrentian. Dalton, welcome. Hey there, Teddy. Why can I not play Hearthstone? Oh my god. What's happening? I don't know. Has anybody else... This has happened before, but it was like a global issue or like a server issue. Today is apparently just not my day. Let me try a different format, maybe?
Classic mode takes you back to the original Hearthstone.
New deck. How do I make a classic deck? Okay. Maybe no players on ladder? I find that incredibly unlikely. Okay. See, this is what happened last time, is I was able to queue for other game modes, but, like, Wild specifically was broken until I queued for another game mode. You have to remake the deck? Is it because I have Jiraxis in it? Is that what's breaking it?
I must protect the wild.
Because Jiraxis supposedly isn't meant to be out yet, right? So maybe that's actually the issue. Oh well. We'll try our turn 2 Yeti and see how that goes. Classic Hearthstone should have the old ranking system IMO? Yeah, but I mean, I imagine the infrastructure for that would be a lot more complicated than just, like, making classic mode as it is. I think I want the Yeti still. You're welcome, Turb. I'm playing Classic only because it won't let me play Wild. I may try queuing up a different deck and we'll be able to isolate the problem. So we know it's not the format now. Or rather, we know it's not the my account or anything like that. It's just... we can continue troubleshooting, I suppose. Classic is close enough to Wild? I think Classic is much further from Wild than it is Standard. Blizzard just hates you? No, I think that there's something... I think it's user error is often the most common explanation. Because technically, like, Jiraxis that I have included in the deck I was trying to queue up is the core set Jiraxis, which is not yet released, so it would make sense that that would cause problems. I don't think I need these swipes. Also, I just realized I don't have Savage Roar and the trees in this deck. Force of Nature. Yeah, I've gotten hit by a 5-mana Flame Strike as well, or a 5-damage Flame Strike as well.
Dingo. Yes.
Okay. I think we can swipe that down and get our Yeti to face. Hey, Druid player. So kind of like making another guy here. If we hit an Ancient of Lore, I think the game is over.
Let me think.
Hey, Red Guy. I don't know if it's my opponent's pace of play, but I'm I'm exhausted with this game mode.
Reporting for duty. Follow the rules.
Hey, welcome, Alien Blob.
Feel.
Whew. I could take a nap on my opponent's side of the... my opponent's turns. Most people in Classic are really slow, to be fair. It might be somebody just, like, getting reacquainted with themselves. Or with the game mode.
Let me think.
Quest Rogue deserve another nerf. No. No, I don't think the deck is outstanding. And I don't think that they would have unnerfed it if they're anticipating immediately re-nerfing it. That would be kind of silly. Can you silence your Yeti? Yes, but I think there are better things to do with my my guy here, right? Although 4 damage to face is pretty good.
I must safeguard the light. Feel nature's wrath
I'll take it.
for the wild.
Doesn't Quest Rogue get memed on by Big Priest? I mean, Quest Rogue is historically one of the most beatable decks in Hearthstone history. People just don't like it. Even when it was strong, it had a very polarized matchup spread. But, like, the wild metagame is incredibly fast right now, which is punishing for a deck like Quest Rogue.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Hey, Swag. I've been farming Quest Rogue as Galakrond Shaman. I played some Galakrond Shaman, but my version was not good. Although I did climb like 500 legend ranks. With it, so. The deck wasn't good, but I was winning games.
Where shall I strike?
Shields up!
Feel nature's for the wild.
I know I'm in the minority here, but Classic Hearthstone really isn't doing it for me. After one game, I'll give it another try. I promise. But like I was really just trying to queue up a few wild games tonight to test my internet. Did you see the Corset card glitch? I think I accidentally became a victim of it because I tried, like, I can't make a deck with Jiraxis, apparently, like I thought I could. I found it very boring. Like, I mean, part of it is the opponent has taken more than double the amount of time I've taken. And so that's definitely a contributing factor here, but like it's kind of what I expected. It's just some vanilla minions bashing into each other. Ogre, yeah. Yeah, we got an ogre. Hey, Molly Mock. Oh my god, you had to wait until the end to concede? You're a monster. I'm never playing this format again. That's probably not true. Hey, Dawn. Welcome to you too. How's everyone doing? Alright. So I think my issue is that the Jiraxis is in there, right? But I don't have, like, I just want to add a regular Jiraxis. What? He didn't show up. Okay. You know what? You know what it was? It's because I brought it in from the deck builder on the website. Nailed it. I figured it out, chat. Okay. We're gonna get into game now. I've solved the problem. No one can stop me now. Except Blizzard. Also, when I was having huge problems with like the playhearthstone.com deck builder. It would not, like, no matter what I did, I manually searched through every single card. Baku wasn't there. I did a search for Baku. I did a search for Moon Eater. I did a search for 9-mana Beast, and Baku was not there. I could not add Baku to my deck on that thing. And I accidentally added the wrong Jiraxis, apparently. Deck codes are weird right now? Yeah. Yeah, a lot of things are kind of weird right now. Jeez. Nazoth, you always have so much to say, but no one cares. I need some 1-drops, but these two pair well together. Molly Mock. Thank you for gifting that tier 3 sub to Dreamlord. I almost missed that, but thank you for that very generous support. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Odd versus Odd. The ultimate showdown. Unfortunately, their upgraded hero power actually does something, if only slightly more than my upgraded hero power, which does no thing. They'll fix it eventually. Yeah, I mean, it's only going to be around for another couple days at most anyway, because the expansion's coming out, right? Tom Master, give her the 1,000 bits. Really appreciate that. Bits for the late night stream. Unthinkable that I actually get to watch live. Well, I'm glad you made it. And yeah, the late night streams have been a little bit harder of late, but thanks to some frustrating internet difficulties, I'm here live this evening. Why do I keep getting old spell damage totem, by the way? So apparently Thrall got the new one. Every other hero still has the old one. So like there's some weird bugs with the I think I lose this game because I'm behind on board. But there's some weird bugs with like the core set expansion stuff happening. So we were getting Strong Totem yesterday when I was playing Galakrond Shaman because I was playing Thrall. The opponent was getting it because they were Lady Vosh.
Versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Eric and Dream, thank you for the 100 bits. If I had $1 for every time I donated 100 bits, the Twitch economy would be in shambles. I mean, true. I think Twitch already loses Amazon money, but I think if that were the case, they would definitely begin losing Amazon even more money. Now that said, because you're only one person, you couldn't possibly use all of Amazon's money, so things would be fine. Freeze the face. Roffle after dark if you're not on the US West Coast. Yeah, it's bright out here still. Okay, I'm gonna coin the Burb because it looks like it could be Reno Mage. And if we coin the Bird, That turns their yellow cards offline.
Job's done.
Yagan Dragon, thank you for the 100 bits. I could use all of Amazon's money, just saying. Yeah, imagine all the things you could buy off of Amazon with all of Amazon's money. Music and Food Guy, thank you for the 100 bits. I don't think you quite typed out bits 100 times, but you came pretty close.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
Bones of the fall.
Maybe one day I'll get to press this button. No! Oh. Actually, yeah, I repeat. No! You're welcome, Cranky. Why would you get rid of spell damage totem? I think it was a lot of too many games hinged on whether or not you rolled spell damage totem, and so it's meant to reduce the variance. What I would have preferred is something that somebody in chat suggested, which was, which I know is a is a rarity, but somebody in chat suggested they just make it a rotating hero power like Dr. Boom, and I really like that idea, personally.
All mine.
I don't have much healing, and I really hope that's not fair game. Cool. I run too fast. Thank you for the 5 months with Prime. I would have preferred what someone in chat suggested. Are you okay, Roffle? Yes. How would spell schools work in Wild? The same way they work in Standard? Same way they
We have many
work
secrets.
everywhere. No. No, that's my face. Fortunately,
Secrets.
you know, I've been holding back with this life tap because I don't want to damage myself too much. Then I realized, wait a minute, it doesn't actually do any damage. And then I remembered, it doesn't matter, Roffle, you're gonna die anyway. Sag. Just don't die for it. Well, that's why I'm playing this, because this is the only way I can, like, get some healing other than Ziliax, maybe.
I intend to deceive.
Oh, wow, they traded into that. That was really good. Nice of them. Bird. I need to draw first because because I can't, I'm dead on board, right? Ziliax? That sure would have been nice. Alright, that's fine. It's fine. I had too many legend points anyway. I need to get rid of them. Alright, Druid should be a great matchup, even though I have no idea what type of Druid it is. I'm just pretending. Go for rank 1 with Marabi Shaman? I think I'm good. I think we took that deck about as far as we could. I'm happy with the ranks we were able to climb with that. I'm gonna start here. The next turn. Wow. Imagine paying mana for your hero power. Are you kidding me? Oh, there's Jiraxis. Uh-oh. Deck Tracker, are you okay? I would just like one technical thing to go to work today. Nope. Nope. Jiraxis is gonna crash Deck Tracker. Oh, Deck Tracker's not even on screen.
Here for the tour? Here for the tour?
There we go. Deck Tracker does not like me having Lord Jiraxis in hand. Oh, I guess I should have tapped first. Alright. They never have a swipe here, right? Told you. Ow! Come on.
This be some bad news.
I've got 5 minions on board, so cool. Fortunately, I can't kill the Vargoth without giving up my board. I think that, like, Jiraxis could be a legitimate win condition if this is Jade Druid, though. Which it looks like it is. Oh my god.
This be some
Okay.
bad
Well, we're gonna have to Plague of Flames here, aren't we? Plague into Bird. The opponent only has 45 health. It does appear to be Jade. I used all of my critical thinking skills to figure that one out. I think I want to tap.
Nice to meet you. Job's done.
No demons on board because I do not have invokes, but a spider tank's just fine here. Would Elysiana ever be ran in this deck ever? Definitely not anymore because she's 8 mana. Hey, Rob. Anyone else sometimes think that the stream froze when Roffle enters his thinking mode where he completely shuts down? No, I get baited by that when I'm editing, so you're definitely not alone. What does 69 mean, actually? I'll tell you when you're older. I think I'd trade off the shard just to play around Spreading Plague.
If power is what you seek,
I want to play this after the Galakrond, but I also need to get to the other Invoke card, so I'm going to trade there and go face. Hey, Tascos. Late Night Roffle, what year is it? I know. That's got 2019 Roffle vibes all over it. Okay, this is only 2 demons. That's not nearly enough.
I will act as your scale.
Nice to meet you.
And I believe I should hit the other Shield of Galakrond, at the very least with a tap, and then this will be fully operational. I'm I'm really glad that the opponent got more armor. I think that's exactly what they were lacking here. So. I think Plague of Flames on this is fine. I don't actually want to play this just yet because I want to draw exactly one more card from my deck. So I'm going to play this next turn with the Shield of Galakrond because I think that's my last 5-drop. Jiraxis and Galakrond in the same deck doesn't make sense. Well, this Jiraxis is for the hero power, this is for the battle cry. This hero power is kind of bad in the late game. Jonker. So it makes sense to me. Gotta start whittling away at that life total. Yogg. Oh god, please don't hit me with the rod. Okay, that's only 3 cards. It could be worse. You gotta play some of those, right? I mean, good job. Great job. Oh my god. Fantastic use. Start here, play here. I think I want to bash this in so that I probably bash this in as well. So that I can make board space as well as play around Spreading Plague. And I just wanted to get some primes, to be honest with you, so I'm killing this off. I could have used the weapon to chop it down, but board space is a consideration, as is Plague. Good. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. That could have gone a lot worse for me. And I need to just, like, bash face with all of the weapons so that I can get to the... make use of Lord Jiraxis afterwards. And start the, the big demon train, which plays a lot better around Spreading Plague and, you know, matches some of their dragons, and right now definitely matches their jades. I'll go Jiraxis mode next turn, I think. I'm really scared of the second Plague, but I also want 5 damage to face. Jiraxis plus a Treant helps me get through at least one Scarab. And I feel like they would have played the Plague if they hit it last turn.
Good explorer comes prepared.
Jiraxis can chop that down. Or I could even Zilliax if I want to avoid them getting some healing off of it. You keep armor if you transform into Jiraxis? I don't know, to be honest with you. I know you in the past you didn't. Okay, I'm gonna narrow down my board here. I feel like that's the responsible thing to do. Oh, you do keep your armor. Get off my board. Alright, we can start the Inferno chain next turn. Really hope I get some good primes. That Jade Shuffle is actually really good for me because it makes the Dream Portals like less likely to be off the top here. Well, that's maybe not the the prime I was looking for. I don't even know if I have any more spells in my deck. I have maybe a Fiendish Rites. So I could play this next turn, but I want to make sure that I'm getting the Dark Shire Councilman down so that he can start scaling, as well as pressing the button as frequently as... Oh, God. Okay. I like it. Good start, Yogg. Now fire or Pyroblast your own face. That's not a Pyroblast. I said Pyroblast your own face. Dear God, that's terrible. I need you to clear this board now, Yogg. Okay. Okay. All the minions there and you hit that one? No. No, no, no.
My hand is too full.
Uno reverse card. Oh! Reversed again.
Sangomar strain. The reservoir remains.
Oh my God, I'm 1 damage off legal here.
Chaos returns! Chaos protect yourselves!
My hand is too full.
Octavius, thank you for the 2 months. All hail Yogg. Also, hi Roffle. That Yogg was a roller coaster. Wait, what? I do not understand this play.
I can see.
Okay. I'm disappointed we only got to see one of the primes that we hit. What a great game that ended up being. A Nubinator, thank you for the 14 months. I made it! Missed our 1 year, sadly. Well, fortunately for you, I can't count, so 14 months sounds like a year to me. Thank you for that long-term support.
N'Zoth versus
Another druid.
Nature seeks balance in all things.
Okay. I don't know how good Albatross is into Druid. I think I just need to find 1-drops in case it's aggro. Druidstone is back. What is it? 2019? No, it's just like classic mode, right?
None will survive.
Apparently Druid is dominating there. Hey, you're welcome, Seymour. Thank you for the support. Glad you're enjoying the content as well. Okay, it looks like another slow Druid. Do we get to have some more fun, perhaps? I don't know. I love facing off against Jade Druid. Apparently I'm alone there. Let's make use of the super powerful, completely free 2-mana life tap. What is this Twitch Prime thing? Well, if Envoy Rustwix dies, his Death Rattle shuffles 3 minions in your deck that allow you to subscribe to my Twitch channel for free. Okay. I'm gonna hold on to the Lotheb, and I think I just jam the Rustwix, because I want free money. Paid actors in chat? Yeah. Yeah, I'll give you a cut of your commission for any primes that come through after that. Why is the opponent not playing any of these cards? Let's go here. I was gonna get greedy with the brand, or take a risk with the brand, but I don't think that's right. I think I'd rather just take the 8 right now. Next turn I can go here and here, or I can go here, tap Fiendish Rites. Armor Druid? We've seen 2 cards so far, so could be any number of slow developing druids. Looks like another... Nope, it's a combo druid. That's mega spooky. This may actually be time for the Lotheb to block a Spreading Plague, right? And then set up for a baby Savage Roar. Seems good to me. Not entirely sure how they get out of this one. The answer is they don't. That was a much different game than the previous one. Weird. This Lotheb might be a good card, yeah. I would have never guessed.
I make my own.
All eyes shall be open.
I feel like going wide is a reasonably good strategy into Rogue, so maybe keeping the Dragon Blight makes sense, as long as I can find a 1-drop.
None will survive.
Not Quest Rogue.
Feed the fish, Godlike.
Probably Kingsbane. Big Sag. I'm gonna coin this out and then maybe be able to get a Mosher down behind it on the Imps. Why do you say that Chang'ang is so much better than Doppel? Does the 1 mana really make that much of a difference? If you think about some of the most impactful nerfs in Hearthstone history, they have been 1 mana nerfs, right? They've taken cards from auto includes in every deck to like completely unplayable in some circumstances. So that's why Serenite Chang'ang is so much better. You throw in the fact that it has Taunt, which shores up Shutterwalk's weakness to aggro, and it's just like a dramatically better card.
And plunder.
Give me that.
Lemon Stream, thank you for the 40 months. Really appreciate that.
Happy the pit is churning.
Bonk. Actually not in a terrible spot for what we're up against. But like they have infinite card draw. And that's coming from the guy with the hero power that draws a card. Oh, they have that? That's not my face though. Do they know that's not my face? I don't want to take any unnecessary damage this game if I can avoid it. I want to get this down as early as possible, because the primes are really potentially what's going to save me, other than maybe the Galakrond early. Or the fact that the opponent has 2 cards in hand. Did Roffle open up his Barons packs yet? I do not have any Barons packs, so I have not. Okay, well, that's probably it. What? Wait, hold on. My brain needs to process that for a moment. Okay, it's a Hench Clan Thug. I see. It needs to die. They have 1 card left. Probably because they're running Hench Clan Thug instead of all of the card draw. Oil. Oh, there's card draw. Okay. I spoke too soon. Have we seen dupes? Yeah. We've seen 2 of those. And 2 thugs. For some reason. I don't think I want to put Jiraxis at the top of my deck. Let's draw a card. Play this. I think I'm just gonna have to play this and pray. I wonder if they're gonna bash here just to protect their thug. I just noticed this is Baku. That's understandable that you would just now notice because the hero power literally does nothing when upgraded, so. The fact that you didn't notice is correct. They probably swapped Thug with Nitro Boost? Yeah, but there were already bad cards that were being excluded from Kingsbane. I don't think that Thug is the card that it wanted. Oh, now they're not trading. Huh.
Get off my track!
Does this give me an opening to, like, squeeze in a Ziliax here? We've seen 2 prize plunderers. They're not going to have an easy way to clear it. That's probably a weapon fetch, if I had to guess. I think it's Raiding Party. So I'm going to take my healing now. And just commit to the read that that's Raiding Party. Next turn I can go here and here.
Nothing to see here.
Feed the fish.
Nope, it's not raiding party. That was kind of a weird order. Okay. Oh my god. We're gonna pull this one out, chat. Alright. Now I just need to draw Fiendish Rites and I win. Or just hit something good off of the Galakrond. Oh my god. There's the raiding party.
Blood and plunder.
Haha! More trades. I think I want the minions. Unless I get the 5/5. Okay, cool. Ooh, lifesteal. Neato. Look at that chunky boy. Go get him. There's a lot going on in this list. Yeah, a lot of winning.
What's sharper, your wits or your blades?
Wait, you face Jiraxis? Yes! Jiraxis lethal. We have a positive win rate with this deck, chat. We've done it. We've done the impossible. %60 win rate. Clip it and ship it. This is a legend meta top tier deck. Bird. Gotta get the bird down early. This is also good, but maybe not early. Because early damage against priest doesn't matter. I want to go here, coin this out, and then play this. The reason I coin this out is that, I want to get their stuff offline. And then this is actually much better than the Fiendish Rites behind the Darkshire Councilman. Hey, welcome, Zerg. Glad you're liking the YouTube. Glad you made it to a stream as well. It's a bit of an atypical time, but my internet was not cooperating at the usual time. Any new mage archetypes viable with the Mana Worm nerf? No. I don't think, you could probably play an old version of Tempo Mage with it. But the fact that it's more fragile means that it's going to have a harder time in the current metagame, and get that bird in there. I gotta get this dead so that they can Shadow Essence into it. But the fact that it's more fragile means it's not likely to snowball as much, and usually you want to save your spells in current versions of, Flame Waker mages. Looks like a big priest to me. It's a bold move. We'll see if it pays off. Suppose I can take some damage here. But that means that we got the bird dead ahead of their Shadow Essence. So, fingers crossed, I guess. How many times has the button been pressed this game? This game, 0, but it's almost been useful a few times. Was Arena Priest performing since the patch? It was starting to fall off even before the patch, but I think the patch might have made it more difficult. Alright, wait, so I probably just want to play this then, right? Because I want to get to my 5 drops. I've only... No, I want to draw a little bit more first. So let's tap, then next turn I'll play the Pole Kilt and the Tour Guide. Okay. We did press the button, though. Bird. Unbelievable.
Here for the tour?
I don't think we're winning this one. Unfortunately. Maybe that can help.
No one tried this recipe but me! Get off my trash! The rest returns! Your tour ends here!
Okay. Next turn, we want to Pole Kilt so that we can get to those primes. Why would you do... That was... Please get a bird this time at least. What's going on with Deck Tracker? It doesn't like the fact that Lord Jaraxxus is in our deck because he's changed, so it's not able to read him properly. Alright. We just gotta do this, I guess. Yeah, I need to find my big stuff, I think. Karen's good, but not great, because, well, I've got a lot of low-cost demons that I've made dead. Although I do have a Rustwix in there, so maybe I need to try and stick the Bran into it here. Oh my god. Nope, I'm just gonna get out of this game. Roffle, 3 damage. 3 damage. Miss the damage, Sag. Yeah, that's... You're right. You're right, I probably won the game if I got that 3 damage. Against Priest. Someone in a bad mood? Yes, I am actually, but also that's just annoying behavior. But also, I've literally spent 6 hours of my day trying to troubleshoot internet issues, so you'll excuse me if I don't have time for obnoxious jokes like that. Klesh, thank you for the 6 months. Priest, always a delight? Something like that. Okay, this is definitely a mirror match, so I'm gonna keep the bird. I don't understand this play. So I'm just going to life tap there. Naked pen flinger? Yeah, there's certainly better plays.
A little agony goes a long way.
Oh my god, they just naked pen flingered with a dark glare in hand. There better be a raised dead in there too, somewhere. Nope, off the top. Roffle, you missed 3 damage last game. Roffle can play Dark Glare better than that. I wouldn't go that far. I am not good at the deck, by any means. But I feel like that's a pretty clear one.
Nazoth versus Valera.
I feel like Rogue's a pretty good matchup for us.
All eyes shall be open.
This has been one of the best cards in the deck, so I'm going to keep it. And then I probably want to keep a Glacial Shard, but not necessarily to play on turn 1, so I'm going to keep the Tour Guide as well. Double Shard. I played this with Soul Shards and Quests. I don't really have anything to, like, quest into. But I like the theme of that. I've also probably got way too many hero powers as it stands. Okay. West Rogue is just going to need to be an aggressive matchup for us. So I'm coining this out. One mana Novice Engineer? I know, it's almost that Paladin card. Oh, that's good. That's good for our aggressive game plan that I'm going on. What does this deck do exactly? It plays a variety of Ogg cards that I decided should be included. Sometimes it makes the opponent dead. Haha, don't kill it, please. I want. Wait, they're playing patches? Must be a different build than the parrot version. That Paladin card? I mean, they printed a 1 mana Novice Engineer for Paladin. Effectively. Okay, so I just kill all these minions. They don't have a lot of cards in hand, so. Ooh. I want to play that so bad, but I also don't want to lose the game, so.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Better than Novice because it tutors? True. Also better than Novice because it's 1 mana. That's the main difference. Okay. And get this second Chonko down. Or I could go here and trade there. I can't leave minions on the board, otherwise, like, that's just asking for trouble. They've got very few quest ticks. I can just start charging this guy up.
Here for a good time.
The value, chat. The value. Alright, I'm gonna go for the brand value. Speaking of value. One of us has to get value this game, right? Oh my god, deck tracker. Struggling right now. Next turn I want to stick the brand because of this card, and then I go here.
Of course it's the right way.
Of course it's the right one. Okay.
Of course it's the right way.
That is really slow. I'm gonna be honest, I did not anticipate it working like this. This is much better than I thought. I thought it was just gonna give me the highest number once. Now, I could get punished by Vanish here, and it's entirely possible that the opponent has Vanish in their hand, given the speed that their deck has been online, or getting online, but I think I'd take this play regardless.
Of course it's the right way.
Like, they would need prep Vanish now. Maybe they're a fan of knives too? I mean, if they're a fan of knives, they're still just dead. Right? Most of the time. Effectively dead. Alright, well, the deck tracker is completely broken with this. I think we're even now at a 50% win rate, but, like, deck tracker is not recording games where Jiraxis ends up in hand.
Nazoth versus Serranoyo.
The animation gets me. I think I want to get the Bad Luck Albatross down because it messes with her call to arms, right? More than that, though, I would like a 1-drop, so I should probably top deck a 1-drop. Otherwise, I'm going to be in real bad shape. Odd versus Odd. I don't think I can win this without a 1-drop, though. And even then, my 1-drops are kind of bad in this matchup. So, we're going to need, like, a broom swing. Feels weird to play an Odd deck, but then replace your hero power. Well, here's the thing about my upgraded hero power. It doesn't change it at all. So... So I need to have something that does something. Like, I need a hero power that does something in the late game. I think we're losing just to that card alone. Unless we can get a broom. Or a Plague of Flames. Ziliax might help. This is gonna go here. These can value trade. Yeah, I'm probably dead. Hey, Fisherman. Justice Crater, thank you for the 7 months. Late night Roffle streams when I have work? Sag, I'm sorry. The timing just doesn't seem to work out. But I appreciate the continued support, Justice Crater. Hope you're doing well. Hope this opponent enjoys them birds. You like Animal Crossing? I've never played it. Alright, that's a problem. Well, there's the broom, but you're a little bit late, aren't you? Let's go here. There. I thought your dad was Mr. Nintendo. No, that's my uncle. But that doesn't mean I get any special privileges other than insider knowledge about every video game ever made. Has Roffle ever done Nuke-a-thon with an even deck? No? I don't think so.
Let the lights save you as it saved me.
Okay. We can do this. No, we can't. Okay, maybe. Maybe not. Definitely not. I appreciate that last app. Hey, I gotta keep that count up. Gotta hit my numbers. Got a quota to meet. Okay, back to roads. Perfect.
I make my own.
All eyes shall be open.
I'm just gonna keep this because it's generally pretty good in a rogue matchup and trust that I hit a 1-drop, which I did, so. These can get healing off of the Fiendish Rites. Leftmost card was kept, so probably Quest, yeah. Alright. Draxus broke deck tracker. Feels good, man.
I hope you like my invention.
Gonna shadow step that? No. Oh, we hit the card, okay. I think I just clear minions. Early damage doesn't matter that much. This getting scaled properly does. I just don't want them to get an early quest complete. Ooh. Never mind, we lose.
Wait for me! Love the feel of wind in me sails. Wait for me!
Bows of the fall.
I mean, these are 5/5, so I have to treat them as such.
Wait for me! Wait for me!
A little bit of extra damage there, but certainly been known to do the same. Again, they're 5/5s. Just want to block the quest for one more turn. You're gonna need some healing, as well as, like, rush minions. That's unlucky. I needed those demons on the board.
Unity, precision,
Oof.
Drink with me, friend.
Blue Train, thank you for the 41 months. Really appreciate that long-term support. Had a lot of big numbers come up recently. Thank you so much.
Such a perfect specimen.
It is churning.
job's done.
Been enjoying some Classic? I played one game and my opponent was playing really slow, so I got impatient. And complained a whole lot. Is Quest Rogue really bad right now in Wild? No, it's an okay deck. I don't know what you mean by really bad. But... wow, that is a bummer.
Drink with me, friend.
What's your end game here, friend?
Such a perfect specimen.
Because this seems just like playing a lot of cards for the sake of playing cards. I do not get this.
Such a perfect specimen.
Really bad isn't polarizing in terms of stomping control and nearly auto loss to Rogue. Yeah, I mean, there's multiple archetypes that are that way, though. It's not exclusive to Quest Rogue. And I don't know, I'm sorry to have to be the person to tell you this, but like, Quest Rogue isn't what makes control decks unplayable.
I will act as your scapegoat.
Rogue achievement for playing X cards in a single turn wouldn't have been better just to bounce the dummy more times then. But you could be onto something. I feel like they also could have ended the turn with more minions. Not that that matters.
Drink with me, friend.
Okay, now it makes sense because I wanted to bounce the boar.
Nazoth versus Valera.
I make my own.
You refer to Secret Mage? If so, I can beat them with my Dead Man's Hand Warrior? What? I don't... I don't know the relevance there, but... Is Galakrond Shaman any good? I did reasonably well with it, and my version was not optimal. He's asking which deck makes control bad? Oh. Like, most of the decks. Kingsbane. Odd Rogue. Secret Mage. Just because you can beat it with one deck that the data does probably not agree with, doesn't mean that it's a favored matchup. Or that there aren't a lot of aggressive decks that have late game against control. Jade Druid also. There's a reason why Jade Druid isn't played in the current metagame. It's not very good, and it doesn't have enough control against the aggressive decks that are strong right now.
Here for the tour.
Control in general is hard to work even in a slow meta. It loses to OTK and combo decks. Yeah. Like, again, it's not just aggro that's pushing it out. Like, you need a game-ending win condition in Wild in order to be competitive. That's nothing new. I need that dead, so I'm just gonna make it dead here. Odd Warriors like Milrogue, it specifically beats aggro, some aggro. I don't think it's universally favored. Once the quest is completed, we're just dead though? Yeah, we just need a better start and not let them complete the quest. Like, it's not an unwinnable matchup, I've already won it. I need the bodies on board for next turn.
I will act as your scapegoat.
Quest Eater win? That would, God, people called Jade Idol bad design. That would be just horrendous game design to have an opponent build a deck around a strategy and then completely neutralize it with one card. That's like, that's a terrible idea.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
Maybe they don't have draw. That's kind of what I'm relying on here. Has lighter been after the cavern change? I've been enjoying it. I don't know. Like, I'm losing to it now, but I like being able to play with a different set of cards every once in a while. What am I looking for? Need to get this down, maybe? Start here.
Here for the tour? If power is what you seek, knowledge is what I provide.
Biggie.
Such a perfect specimen.
Yeah, just need to find a Plague of Flames.
Wait for me!
I did not find it. Might be too early to tell still, but do you think any of the unnerfs were mistakes to do? Nope, I think they meant to do all of them. They all seem to be intentional to me. From what I understand, they were the product of long discussions.
Nazoth versus Tyrande!
Give me strength.
All eyes shall be open.
Everyone is playing Quest Rug now? I mean, I'm not. So, not ever. Oh, this is a bad hand.
None will survive.
You're going to try Odd Hunter soon. Maybe. I just played a Hunter deck. Very recently, though, so. I want to destroy Crest Rogue player. Which deck play? Anything that goes face. Take your pick. Control Priest Wrexham? I mean, maybe Big Priest. But I don't think that's really Control Priest.
Here for the tour?
There's a lot of stats on board that die to Spirit Lash. That's in their deck.
I will act as your scale.
Hey, welcome, famous Wild Hearthstone streamer Get Me Off. Hitting Legend was a mistake. Thunderfuzz, thank you for the 12 months. Happy 1 year to you as well.
His will be done.
Alright, that's all I've got, so. Well then. What's your preferred wild deck? I upload a video of a different deck every day of the year. I can't really get it too attached to any of them. Alright, I will be right back. I need to get some water. I will return shortly. Guys, can we not spam the... I know that Zephyrs can get Jiraxis, but that spam is... I feel like 15 different people have been hitting me with that. I'll be right back. It's too late, get me out there. I've already checked the DMs. You've already been blocked. Not following directions, I know. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right.
Uther! Justice will decide this.
All eyes shall
These are not the cards I desire. Speaking of famous Wild Hearthstone streamer Get Me Up, have you tried a Charge Warrior yet? I saw you had been brewing one up early in your videos. But have you actually tried it? I saw somebody got a decent legend rank with it, but I don't know how good it is. Odd versus odd again, huh? It's kind of fun? Okay. Okay. I might be playing that on Monday then.
Here for the tour?
Want to coin this out, and Jiraxis breaks my my deck tracker again. Yeah, we just need to stop drawing Jiraxis until we play him, I guess. This is good as a dude killer early on, as well as something that scales. This is also pretty decent. Someone got high legend with it in standard. Not sure about wild though. I feel like it's got to be easier to pull off in wild, right? Seemed fine until you grabbed him. Did I mouse over him? Was that my mistake? Or is somebody just victim blaming here? I'm gonna go for the greed line and play a Bran here. It's not that well. Bran's gonna die, but it takes both of their dudes, or they have to send both dudes into here.
reporting for duty.
Is their whole turn going to be hero powering?
Reporting for duty.
That's not a good turn.
Bones of the fall.
We gotta kill these dudes because they're at a minimum 3 or 4, jeez, 2/2s, but they're potentially 4/4s after the 2 armsmen here.
Come one, come all!
Why is that invoke guy so quiet? Probably because I was talking louder than him. I have a tendency to speak over people. I apologize.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Oh, we can get a double freeze here, chat. Can you imagine? Oh, I did this in the poor order. Actually, did I? Yeah, I did. I could have had a buff on this glacial shard. And yes, I'm missing 11 damage there. Because it's only going to be more next turn with this.
Come one, come all!
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Actually, I'm getting punished for my misplay. Oh.
Happy the pit is churning.
Never mind.
The victory is yours.
Yep, yep. Another misplay order? Oh, yeah. I was just, like, the game was over next turn anyway. I was sure it was Oh My Yog. Yeah, so was I. That's why I played it in that order. Because I wanted to see what the new spell was going to be.
Roffle versus Lunara.
The forest fights back.
I feel your roots in the deep, awakening the nightmare.
I've been seeing a lot of Yade druids. And not many aggro druids today, so hopefully that remains the case. Because I don't think I'm fast enough for aggro druid. Do you think inadequate generation of resources and also stealing cards with Priest is normal? Really annoying when you play Galakrond and he steals it with Elucia. Can't do much to avoid it. Blizzard should stop supporting this. I mean, Elucia isn't often played in Wild, so I'm probably not the person to ask about that. I don't think it's even included in Reno Priest these days, and when my opponents play Elucia, it's not good. In part because of the decisions that they make, but let's get this dead, see if we can break an Oaken Summons.
That was wild.
I think Elucia is a fine card at 3 mana though, but I'm sure people will be, that's not what people want to hear. I really like getting Bran on the Dragon Blight. I also don't think that Priest in general is a problem. Or at least not the problem that people make it out to be. Could argue that Big Priest is maybe problematic with some of the new cards it got, but the delete Priest meme isn't something I'm on board with. I think Elucia's good game design. Disruption is a good mechanic in card games. Yep, especially Disruption, that even when it fails, it gives you, you know, I don't know, unique insight into your opponent's hand.
Oh, this be some bad
I'll give it a shot.
Wish more steel cards, priest cards stole from hand rather than deck. I think that would make them significantly stronger, so. If that's what you're after. Imagine Thoughtseize and Hearthstone players would go crazy. I know, it's one of my favorite cards too. I was a mono black control scumbag that enjoyed nothing more than making my opponent discard their hand. Join us in Historic. We have Thoughtseize and now Inquisition too. I was playing a bit of Historic. In my first month, I almost got Mythic, but like I didn't realize the reset. Like I was legitimately like 3 or 4 games away, and then I didn't realize the reset didn't happen at midnight Pacific like it does for Hearthstone, and I ran out of time and missed the end of season. Thoughtseason and Inquisition of Kozilek are some of the most powerful cards in Modern. I know. They're two of my favorite cards, too. I played during the Zendikar block that was like when I played the most. So Inquisition of Kozilek is, in particular, one of my favorites. You should join us for some EDH if you still play. I've considered it, but I don't have a lot of like cards anymore by design. I want to draw it's one of those rare cases where I want to draw the Baku. I don't actually have an EDH deck anymore, I don't think. I've kind of disassembled everything. Clowns? That's not good for me, is it?
Well played.
Are we dead? It's only 28, right? Did I miscount that? Oh, it's 16. Not. My brain is small, chat. Yeah, let's see if we can get one more win. So, GG, Leloch. So, in one of my recent streams, I think it was just yesterday actually, I talked about how I could juggle. Just like side anecdote. And I talked about how I also mentioned in passing how I don't have any tennis balls on hand because my dog eats them all, or he chews off the fur. That video went up today, and somebody in the YouTube comments said, Roffle, tennis balls are horrible for your dog's teeth. Maybe you want to look into that. So YouTube comments are literally backseating my pet parenting now. And I will have you know, the last time that Juno went to the vet, which was just a few months ago, they thought he was 3 years old because his teeth are so good. He's 8. 8 years old. He's a senior dog, practically, for a husky. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stick with the vet's opinion on this matter. You know, the trained professional, rather than some rando on the internet. To be fair, last time I had a tennis ball, it didn't work, so you're not supposed to, so this is the thing, and this is what Juno does too. You don't eat the whole tennis ball. You just eat the green fur on the outside. You rip it off. Some of it you swallow. I know because I clean up his poop. But most of it you just leave on the floor for me to clean up. My fiance and I just adopted a 9-year-old husky misk. I have yeah. Juno is a character for sure. But yeah, big congratulations on the new pup. And I gotta say, I admire you giving an older dog a good home. Actually, maybe I should have frozen face there. Can you explain why this is an odd deck? Because I didn't put even cards in it. But mostly just because I wanted to do something dumb. It's not a good idea. I'm getting no benefit from it. Tepic, thank you for gifting that sub to Twitchy. Would you advise to stay in wild mode or cut to standard? Well, I mean, I'm not gonna give you an unbiased opinion on that. I say you stick to wild, but that's what I enjoy. Do what you like. I'm just some dummy on the internet playing Odd Warlock.
Here for the tour?
Play Classic, trust me. I played one game of Classic because I couldn't queue this deck into Wild initially, and I was bored out of my mind. Part of that was my opponent's fault, because they were taking an exceptionally long time to complete their turns, but part of it was that my cards didn't really seem to do a whole lot. They just gave me a... I think I want to play this so that I have Moshers on board to trade next turn. Or minions on board for the Mosher to trade into next turn.
Love the feel of wind in me sails.
Is it possible to play a deck with only charge cards and have it be decent? No. No, because Blizzard deleted the charge mechanic entirely, last I heard. I don't know that that was a good turn from the opponent. Hand Buff Paladin is the closest? Yeah, but Hand Buff Paladin uses a lot of rush, which is not charge.
Your tour ends here.
Why are they trading? I honestly have no idea. I think it's because they're only... I don't know. Like, they legitimately can't win from this position unless they get an obscene amount of card draw. Okay.
I concede.
Nerf Quest Rogue. Right, Twitch chat? God, that deck broke the entire format. I can't believe it. They bricked pretty bad? Yes, but they also traded an entire board of potential 5/5s into my minions. So, like, I don't think that they needed to clear my board there. Although, Odd Warlock is pretty threatening.
Roff versus Garrosh.
Victory on deck! Our gifts are not your weapons, War Chief.
Are there already people asking to re-nerf Rogue Quest? Yes. And, famous Wild Host and streamer Get Me Out says, I'll have you know I'm extremely glad they unnerfed it because it made for an absolutely great clickbait video that's overperforming. Same. Same. It's the best video I've had in months. And it's mostly just people screaming their heads off about how angry they are. So the comment section is just a dumpster fire.
None will survive.
But at the same time, like, it has... Like, the like ratio is lower than normal, but it has an exceptional number of likes as well, so people do like the deck. I think that there's, like, kind of like with the Big Priest, there's a population of players that just live for that type of strategy.
Fly, Polly!
This is a lot of cards for a pirate warrior to have. I know a lot of people like playing against it. That's not been what I have observed. I think a lot of I personally don't mind playing against it all that much. Like I've been saying for a long time, it's a very beatable deck. It was a beatable deck when it was, you know, really fairly strong in standard. That said, it had polarized matchups, and that was kind of annoying. So I don't think it was necessarily healthy. But I think most of the good decks in Wild will just kind of bully it. I'm a horrible person. I watch your videos and forget to press the like button. I remind you every time. That doesn't actually make you a terrible person. I appreciate you watching my videos.
Nice to meet you.
Healing seems good in this matchup. And I've got all of my healing so far. Didn't have sub 50% win rate. I think that was after the first nerf. So I think it was a legitimate contender when it was in its original form. Then it got nerfed to 4/4s. Then it was still like, it was viable in tournament play in particular, and as like high legend play if it got the right matchups. Well, that's from memory. I think that like I was actually playing standard during that metagame because I went to HCT Oakland.
I will act as your scapegoat.
Gotta say, this deck is one of my favorites you've played lately. Yeah, I wish I could say you had great taste. But I am on a bit of a losing streak, so maybe I'm just unhappy with this deck. It's not about you, it's about this deck. Hey, see you later, APOC. Okay. I remember this card. I might just have to take a 2-demon Galakrond. We'll see. I'm not that far behind. Guess their life total is dropping.
I will act as your scale driver.
If I can get a token generator, I can get some plagues going. I'll hold out for maybe 1 or 2 more turns.
If power is what you seek.
I'm normally a YouTube viewer, and without his intros, I'm lost in the stream. Well, don't worry, this deck doesn't make sense, so even if you saw the intro, you'd still be confused. Even the people that saw the intro are still confused, I'm certain. Yes, keep trading. Good, good. Let the trades flow through you.
Here for the tour?
Kind of want to get these primes in my deck. But I'm going to try and sneak a Bran in here to get the Galakrond doubled up if I can. It's unlikely that this goes off, but if it does, it's like I have a fully ramped Galakrond.
I am unbreakable. I am unstoppable.
Well, think Brand's dead here. Go face, you coward. Unlucky. That's a big boy. Well. I think I can get away with this now that I hit the token man. Imagine if I still had Bran in hand, though. Or on board. Haha! Haha! Yeesh! What? I'm dead! They only... They hit 3 out of 4 charge minions. I guess that answers somebody's question in chat about that charge deck. 3 out of 4. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Nazoth versus Tyrande.
All eyes shall be.
So I looked, and pre-nerf Caverns Below had a 50% win rate going over it and under it, but mostly 50%. We appreciate you looking that up. Huh? That kind of is in line with my memory of it. So I think maybe people are kind of inflating its impact on standard when it was in the metagame, and then just like it's one of those feels responses. Also, Jack, thank you for that huge raid. Hope you had a good stream. Hope you're doing well. I hope your viewers don't mind the minuscule size of my brain in comparison to yours.
None will survive.
I am playing Odd Warlock after all.
Here for the tour.
Probably coin this out. He's using Rallied to res it to screw with Dark Glare. What was it? Mindbreaker? That's the, I'm sorry, what? Yeah, that's something that they did. Exclamation point rat.
Your tour ends here.
Is this Roffle's typical stream time? It is not. I tried to stream this morning, and my internet didn't work, so I spent several hours out of my day trying to get that sorted out, and then magically, it just started working again, so I streamed.
What is a loon's will?
Windows update? Nope. It was an ISP issue. Like, my upload speed was just horrendous. And the thing about internet service providers in the United States is, first of all, they're terrible. Second of all, they don't care about upload speed at all because most people don't use it, so they just don't offer it. Like, they don't offer parallel services between download and upload speed, so, like, my upload speed is about 1/40th of my download speed. And I'm only paying for that much download speed so that I can get a reasonable upload speed. And then their customer service is terrible, and they can't actually help you with something that they don't care about.
Loon's will.
So I had to correct them like multiple times when they'd say, "I'm sorry that your download speed is poor." And I'm like, no, no, no. That's not what I'm getting at. And then they kept trying to sell me things, so it was like a... It was like an hour-and-a-half long phone call for them to say, okay, we'll send a technician out tomorrow. Ah, yes, ISP, where the free market concepts of competition and self-regulation work best, yes. No greater case for the invisible hand of the free market than internet service providers. Working as intended. And the price is reasonable. That's the best joke. Oh, man. Did you try unplugging it and plugging it back in? Yes, I did. I did that many times, and then I called them. I told them I did that, and they told me to do it again. Then, they connected me with the advanced technician, who told me to unplug it and plug it back in. And then offered exactly 0 additional insights in terms of what the problem was. But they did. Now, and I think this is the part that makes them more advanced, is they did try to sell me on more services than the previous person. So, they were definitely earning that advanced technician title. Surprisingly, the price is not that bad. I have a gig up and down for $70 a month. I pay 120 just so that I can get 10 megabytes up. I wish I were kidding. You did it again. I pay 60 a month for 10 up. Maybe it's not 120. Because I haven't replaced my modem yet. So it's 100, and then I'm renting a modem because my previous modem couldn't handle the speed that I needed. For someone who's just started streaming 5 days ago, is there any advice you could give them? Not Hearthstone related, just general advice. Sorry if this question isn't allowed. No, I love this question. The best thing that you could do for your stream is create content on other platforms, because Twitch is terrible for discoverability. Nobody goes to Twitch for anything other than to watch somebody specific or the people that they're already following. You don't discover people on Twitch. So if you have a skill that works outside of Twitch, either maybe graphic design, if you can do infographics, video editing, writing if you're a good writer, create content elsewhere, and then direct people to your stream. Twitch is perfect at keeping an audience, not to grow one. Exactly. Yes. It's very hard, especially in the year 2021 when there are so many people streaming, to get people to arrive at your stream accidentally. You need to give them a way to find your content elsewhere. I discovered you on Twitch. Yes, but you would not have had a chance at doing so if there weren't already a large number of people watching me, right? Like when you find somebody on Twitch, it's because they're towards the top of the page for a particular game. Like there are thousands upon thousands of people streaming any given game that's even as popular as Hearthstone. I probably should have tapped first. All credits to YouTube. Yeah, so the difference between something like Twitch and YouTube is YouTube puts effort into making content discoverable, right? Because they're incentivized to do so, because like your content is limited on YouTube, so they need to queue up other videos that maybe the viewer would like. Whereas Twitch, you're going to stick with the person that you're watching for a long period of time. You're not going, they're not incentivized to like find somebody for you to watch, because you're going to pop open Twitch, see somebody that you like on already, or, you know, look at the top of a particular category and select that person. So it's like there's very little incentive for Twitch to create to make their platform discoverable, so they don't. I'm a graphic designer, web designer professionally, so my channel logo looks professional, but bulky question, I'm having trouble talking while streaming. Usually my conversation, so I'm guessing it needs to be external. Yeah, that's just something that comes with practice. It's awkward initially, but if you have like graphic design experience, then maybe a platform like Instagram might be a good place where you can grow an audience and route them to Twitch. Right, because you can make beautiful assets or graphics related to Hearthstone or whatever game you play, and then, you know, link your Twitch, get a following on Instagram, and kind of move them over. I think Instagram for Hearthstone is kind of an untapped market, so you don't have a whole lot of competition. And then I think that like things like Instagram Lives and IGTV are probably not heavily utilized, so you don't have a lot of competition there. Twitter is a great platform for artists in general. Yeah, and you can like, that's the thing about something about content. Like if you create great infographics or just graphics in general, like people are going to like them regardless of what platform they're on. So there's nothing to say that you can't share the same piece on both platforms, and you can grow an audience of both. Why did we need to drag that turn on so much? But if it makes you feel any better, Element, when I first started streaming, I legitimately would get so anxious that I couldn't press the start streaming button unless I would pour myself a glass of whiskey before every stream so that I could get through the fact that I was just talking to no one for hours on end. Everybody starts with that awkwardness, and it's difficult, but you learn to get past it.
All eyes shall be opened.
All right, let's keep the kobold into the councilman. I remember that time where Roffle played like half an hour with no chat. Oh, is that when like chat was broken? We had the Discord chat as the substitute?
None will survive.
Oh man, that was so good for my mental health. I think with all the Zoom meetings people are having, staring at a camera and talking might be a lot easier. Well, that's the thing, is like, for a time, my previous job involved me hosting meetings, like talking into a camera, presenting remotely, and that kind of thing. So I did have some experience in doing that, but it is quite a bit different when you're like, I don't know, putting yourself out there as a creator. I think I want this. I want to kill that. Turn 4 looks pretty good. I think we can have a better turn 4 than the opponent, although this now might get oh my yogged. But this is okay for matching their board state, or coming close to it at least. Element. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Really appreciate that. Did you accidentally call people at your job chat by accident between Zoom meetings? No, but I was always like, I had to introduce myself at the very beginning, and I was always just terrified that one time I would introduce myself as Roffle and like make a fool of myself. Fortunately, it never happened, so. Even most of my coworkers didn't know that I streamed until like I was like, hey, I'm leaving, bye. Okay, this is almost certainly Oh My Yogg, right? Oh man. That's so bad for them. Do I need to kill that? I think I do. It's kind of spooky. Have you played Q-Block? Not for a long time.
The light dims.
When it was a very strong deck. I think I hit rank 2 legend with it once, though. So yes, I have played Q-Block in my lifetime, if that's what you're asking. I don't think it really is, like, it gains the birds. That's kind of a new addition, but I don't know. It's kind of, it's been a relatively stable archetype. I don't know how I'm going to deal with this board. Ever heard of this game called Hearthstone? No, but I think I've played the MMO that's based on it, World of Warcraft.
Here for the tour?
I don't think that's going to be enough.
All mine.
I'm technically alive, but I'm still probably dead, right? Sucks that Warcraft Reforged was done so badly. Blizzard has been rebooting a lot of stuff. You know, I didn't play Warcraft 3 when I was a kid, so I didn't have any like nostalgia or expectations associated with it. I had a good time with the Warcraft 3. I mean, I was bad at it but that's because I'm bad at RTS games. Like, I don't know. I'm hopeful that Diablo will be a little bit better because Diablo 2, I played a whole lot of that. All right, Void Daddy. Or Mal'Ganis, maybe? Actually, that's pretty good, isn't it? That keeps me alive. But I played a lot of Diablo 2, so I'm hopeful. Like, I'll be a lot more critical of Diablo 2 if that's not done well, because I have the, you know, the nostalgia attached to that.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Nope, it appears that I am dead. I played Diablo 2 all the way up until about Burning... Well, you can just kill me and I'll concede. I played Diablo 2 pretty much all the way up until the Burning Crusade came out, though, which is right around when I started WoW. Is there any endgame content after the campaign? yeah, just loot farming. I don't know how well that game would hold up like by today's standards, just because I don't know. I've tried to go back to Diablo games, even Diablo 3. It wasn't so much that Diablo 3 was a bad game, it's just that style of gameplay doesn't really appeal to me anymore. Like loot chasing isn't really I don't know, doesn't have the stickiness that it did when I was when I had time for it, I guess is what it comes down to. I had so many hours on Borderlands 2. I played a lot of Borderlands 1 because I'm a boomer. Borderlands 1, like, so I was in college and I was like, I'd saved up for an Xbox. I was considering buying one. It was a 360 at the time. And then my roommates came home and had just bought Borderlands when it, like, they pre-ordered it and they bought it when it released. And then I watched them play it for like 15 minutes and I'm like, all right, I'll go buy an Xbox and I'll I'll join in on the fun. That was such a good game. I got so many hours of fun in that. How's the coffee coming along? Well, it's a night stream tonight, so no coffee. Borderlands 2 is so good. I think when Borderlands 2 was coming out, like I was either scrambling to finish college or like joining the workforce, so I didn't really have the time for it, unfortunately. So it never stuck for me. Oh my god. The Jiraxis brokered deck tracker again. I honestly wish there were an MMORPG shooter that did that well. I mean, isn't that what Destiny is? That game does okay, right? I meant Roffle brand coffee? Oh. That's gonna take some time if it if it happens. Destiny is bad? I don't know, I don't play it. Wait. Oh, it's token. Oh god, it's token. Wait, what? Yeah, it's still token.
I will act as your scapegoat.
I know they can buff those, but I don't want to play passively here, I don't think.
I got the best deals anyway.
Oh no, I'm dead. Alright, chat. How's your day going? Let's watch these animations that inevitably kill us. It's nice knowing you, yeah. Oh man. Yeah, they're gonna have more than enough time. How's he playing the new Jiraxis? I am, in fact, a hacker man.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Wait, do they have the mana for it? They botched it? I had so much trust in them. I don't know what order to do this in.
Infinite truths.
11, 16. I think I can get lethal here. But I have to go this way. Because I don't want to shuffle a bird in. Oh, I don't have the mana. Oh, that's the part I messed up. Miscounted my mana. I thought I was going to be able to get this down and not be able to break not have to break a bird there. Wait. They're burst. It's gone. Mechathune variant? I don't think so. That would still be hard to pull off because you'd have a 10 mana Mechathune, and they've already used all of their 0 mana spells, so they wouldn't have the mana to get there, right?
Come dance to my song.
Almost out of cards.
I think we just put enough birds in their deck that they're sad.
We be taking this now. Is Cobalt Bay.
My deck, it's running out of cards. No! I'm out.
Oh, come on. Wait, we're still not dead. That was almost as big a roller coaster as the Yogg earlier. I think the opponent did a whoopsie there. Alright, I'm gonna go one more game with this. And then I'm gonna relax for the evening. Math is hard? I mean, they just didn't have the APM for the combo turn. They committed all their resources,
Nazoth versus Jaina.
The time for dreaming is over.
and didn't have a win. Have you considered streaming TBC and or the Diablo 2 remake? Yes, but it still wouldn't be my main game, and I'd still probably just do it like when I'm ahead on YouTube videos. M. Conk, thank you for the 7 months with Prime. Appreciate that. I think I just need a 1-drop, so I have to settle for the shard.
None will survive.
Why don't you stream these hours very often? Because I used to, and it was horrible for my sleep schedule. Like, because then I have to wake up and edit and go to work in the morning, and so it just like, it's hard to wind down after a stream. Hey, Quill.
Planets and stars! Power for the taking!
This is gonna die. But it's gonna die to the ping anyway, so. Seeing streamers play games they enjoy is really fun. I mean, I enjoy Hearthstone though. That's like I don't feel, I don't know. Like, I don't feel like playing Hearthstone is a burden. I enjoy it. they have a cyclone here too? God. Yikes! Why play missiles there? Yeah, that's a good question. For the quest tick, I guess? They assumed they were going to lose the apprentice? It doesn't seem worth though, because it was most likely just going to be another 1-1. I don't know that I would have played it. Oh, thanks, Jiraxis. Yeah, it's true. Maybe they just played it for the tiny fin, so I can't fault them for that. The real devolving missiles were the friends we made along the way. I've got this for their giants. Quest Mage is going to be nuts with the 4-mana refresher, is it? I don't think Quest Mage is the deck that benefits from that. I think you want a higher density of spells than that. You got this and this to deal with giants, so that's pretty good. Quest Mage's whole thing is the fewest spells possible. Yeah, it relies heavily, like, that's why it runs a Book of Specters. Because it only cares about the minions. Oh my god, what are you doing? I was gonna kill that for you. If you would have just waited. This is full on with the Galakrond, so I might as well just play that. Let's tap. There are too many. I mean, it's just like your opinion, man. One giant alone isn't going to do it. Even 2 giants isn't enough, right? This is not a strong turn. But maybe they're feeling kind of You had to know you didn't put any secrets in your deck, right? Like, that was your choice. You built your deck. What's going on? Why didn't they use the Vargoth on the... Just wait a turn for the Vargoth. Okay, I've only got 10 on board. I should probably be responsible here. And get a Doom Guard.
Unbelievable.
5. I'm 1 off.
Time is burning out.
Actually a good roll, is it? I mean, it's okay. This was good. Good thing we froze their face. Really played around the Alunith. Draxus lethal?
This ends here. You face Galakrond, Lord of the Burning Legion.
Oblivion! Remember when Rogue used to run Giants and Miracle? Yes, that was a fun deck. There's actually the best thing that you can do with Tack is actually Arcane Giants and shuffling them. Like Tack plus Miracle Rogue into Shuffle Arcane Giants is actually just a lot of fun. All right, I think I'm going to call it there. I know it's a little bit shorter than normal, but I started later because of internet issues. Hopefully those are now sorted out. I have a technician scheduled to come tomorrow. I might cancel at the last minute because that's what the ISPs always do to me if things remain stable. So thank you for watching. I know it was outside of the usual time, but I appreciate you stopping by. Sorry for those that were waiting around at the beginning of stream today. I will be back on Monday. Probably trying some additional unnerved decks. Killing time before the new expansion. Grab this hot Roffle host. Hey, I can stall if you want to, but it's up to you. I know it's pretty late for you. Isn't it almost midnight? All right. I send you guys over to Keith, who is playing some Hunter, which any deck with a 2-mana Starving Buzzard is okay in my book. Like that card is fun. Like I said, though, I will be back on Monday, so hit the follow button. You'll get a notification when I go live, and hope to see you then. Thanks for watching, everybody, and have a great weekend.